Hi, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Our devotion for today, March 22nd, 2022, is from the Gospel of Mark, chapter 6, verses 1 through 6. I'll read the whole thing. He went away from there, and he came to his hometown, and his disciples followed him. And on the Sabbath he began to teach in the synagogue, and many who heard him were astonished, saying, "Where did this man get these things? What is the wisdom given to him? How are such mighty works done by his hands? Is not this the carpenter, the son of Mary, and brother of James, and Joseph, and Judas, and Simon? And are not his sisters here with us?" And they took offense at him. And Jesus said to them, "A prophet is not without honor except in his hometown and among his relatives and his own household." And he could do no mighty work there, except that he laid his hands on a few sick people and healed them. And he marveled because of their unbelief. And he went about among the villages, teaching. It seems that communities like to label people or put them into social boxes that say things like troublemaker or alcoholic parents or uneducated or rich or powerful. And then it does all that it can to keep people in their boxes forever, not allowing someone to actually move out of that box into a different one, not allowing for change, not allowing for growth, not allowing for individuality or, anything like that. Small towns are notorious for these kinds of assessments, which now lead us to Nazareth in Israel. Nazareth is where Jesus played as a child and grew up, and it had already formed an opinion about him because of his childhood. So when Jesus came back to Nazareth and began teaching in the synagogues, they all began to question his authority to teach what he was saying, because they could not see past the opinions that they had formed and attached to him since childhood. They thought they knew him, and they were upset to see him out of the box for which they had assigned to him. And since they couldn't see Jesus as anything more than what they thought of him in his younger years, they could not accept Jesus even as a rabbi, let alone the Messiah of God. Because of their unwillingness to accept him in his new role, and their disbelief that there was anything special about him, they could not believe in Jesus nor his power. Their disbelief limited Jesus' power in their lives and in their community, and as a result, Jesus was unable to do much with them and with the community. What about your unwillingness to believe in Jesus as the Messiah? Do you have him typecast as sitting in a particular box, teacher, prophet, man, and you won't let him leave? What about your disbelief in him and his power? It has a direct bearing upon what Jesus is going to be able to do for you in your life, how Jesus is going to be able to transform your life into what you were made to be in the first place. If you don't believe in Jesus, then how can you expect him to make any changes in your life? Our willingness to believe in Jesus, even if it is in imperfect belief, has tremendous power and allows Jesus and the Holy Spirit to work in us, to transform us, and to heal us. May you believe in Jesus. Go in peace, serve the Lord.